If you're feeling stretched thin, but also craving more reach, more income, and more impact, this week's episode is for you. Scaling your business isn't just about making more money, it's about doing it in a way that doesn't drain your soul. And choosing the right scalable offer model is where that journey begins. In this week's deep dive, I'm breaking down the four most common scalable models: group programs, online courses, memberships, and hybrid offers, along with two bonus models most entrepreneurs overlook. You'll get the honest pros, cons, and decision making questions you really need to consider before choosing your next move. So, whether you're thinking of launching a course or wondering if a membership makes sense for your audience, tune in. This guide will help you scale smart and in alignment. So, let's dive in. More clients, less burnout. Pick your perfect scalable offer model. You're fully booked. Your calendar is a patchwork of client sessions, email catch ups, and content creation squeezed into the margins. The signs are clear. You're ready to scale, or at least you think you are. But with all the options out there, courses, memberships, group programs, hybrid offers, how do you choose the right one? The truth is, not all scalable models are created equal. And more importantly, not all are aligned with your goals, energy, and delivery style. So, in this episode, we're diving into the four most common scalable offers, unpacking the pros and cons of each, and helping you decide which path might be most aligned for you. But before we get there, there's one essential step many entrepreneurs skip: validating your offer with one on one. Before you scale, validate with one on one work. Let's get real for a moment. Scaling an offer that hasn't been tested with real people in a real container is a fast track to frustration. When you jump straight into building a course or group offer without doing one on one work first, you're essentially guessing. Working one on one helps you to discover exactly what your clients need, hear their actual language around their struggles and desires, test the transformation and tweak your method, and build confidence in your framework before you teach it to many. For example, one of my clients was excited to turn her mindfulness coaching into a course. But when she tested the material one on one, she discovered that her clients needed more emotional support than she expected. That changed everything. She pivoted to a group coaching model with a live support component, and it landed beautifully. So before we talk scaling, make sure the foundation is solid. Serve a few people deeply, document what works, and notice what doesn't. That's your gold mine. The four core scalable models. First, let's break down the four most common scalable models so you can get a feel for what might be right for you. Number one is a group coaching program. A group coaching program brings a small community of people together to go through a shared experience. These programs often include live sessions, guided modules, and a structured process. Think of it as your one on one offer, expanded and enriched by group learning. Here's why it works. If you love live interaction and holding space, this can be a beautiful way to scale. Clients benefit not just from your coaching, but from hearing each other's insights and wins. The perks. Group programs allow you to help more people without burning out on back to back one on one calls, giving you leverage while still maintaining depth and connection. They foster a sense of community, which can enhance accountability, motivation, and collective transformation. These programs often command mid to high ticket pricing, which means you can scale your income while still offering live support. The challenges. They often require a structured launch cycle, which means you'll need to manage timeliness, promotions, and onboarding all at once. As the facilitator, you need to be skilled at managing group dynamics and creating a safe space for everyone to thrive. Some clients might require more personalized support, and you'll need boundaries or upgrade paths for those who need one on one attention. Here's who it's best for: coaches and facilitators with a clear framework and the desire to lead transformational journeys live. An example: a wellness coach who takes clients through a 6-week stress reset program live each session with weekly Zoom calls and a Slack group for support. Number two is an online course. Courses are self paced, pre recorded trainings designed to teach a specific skill, method, or transformation. Once they're built, they can generate revenue repeatedly with minimal delivery. Why it works: if you love to teach and want to earn passively while reaching more people, courses can be incredibly scalable. Here's the perks. Once created, a course can be sold repeatedly with very little ongoing time investment, giving you freedom and passive income potential. Courses are accessible to a wide audience, which makes them ideal for reaching people in different time zones or with varied schedules. They are often priced lower than live programs, making them a great entry point for new leads or as an add on to other services. The challenges: without accountability or live support, many people don't complete courses, which can impact the transformation and the satisfaction. You'll need a steady stream of traffic or an engaged list to keep sales coming in, which means strong marketing is key. Because there's no personal touch, the perceived value can be lower unless you've built strong authority and clear outcomes. Here's who it's best for: experts who are great at breaking down information and have an audience ready to learn. Here's an example: a nutritionist with a course on meal prep for hormone balance, featuring video lessons, PDFs, and recipes clients can access anytime. Number three is the membership model. A membership offers ongoing access to a library of content, regular live sessions, or a community space in exchange for a recurring monthly fee. It's like a subscription for transformation. Here's why it works: if you enjoy cultivating a community and creating ongoing value, this model builds long term relationships and steady income. The pros: memberships offer predictable, recurring revenue that can create financial stability month after month. They give you a way to build long term relationships with your audience and keep them engaged over time. And you can include a mix of content, live calls, and community features to keep things dynamic and evolving. The cons: members expect fresh content or interaction regularly, so you'll need systems or a team to help with consistency. If members don't see clear and consistent value, they may cancel quickly, which leads to high churn rates. Without a strong onboarding or engagement strategy, it can be hard to build momentum and community. Memberships are best for community oriented leaders who love providing consistent, bite sized value. An example would be a mindset coach who offers a monthly membership with a live Q&A call, themed journaling prompts, and access to a private podcast. Number four is the hybrid method. A hybrid offer combines elements of the above. Think like a course plus group calls or a membership and seasonal intensives. It allows you to personalize the learning experience while adding layers of support. Here's why it works: it creates a fuller experience and lets you layer different revenue streams without building disconnected offers. The perks: hybrid offers give your clients a more dynamic and supportive experience, combining flexibility with live interaction. They allow you to meet different learning styles, those who like self paced materials and those who thrive in live conversations. You can start small and expand over time, layering in new components as your systems and team grow. The challenges: because you're combining multiple delivery methods, it can get complex to manage without strong systems. You'll need to be crystal clear on the structure, expectations, and boundaries so clients don't get overwhelmed or confused. These work for entrepreneurs with a strong framework, experience with multiple formats, and a desire to offer more nuanced support. An example would be a trauma informed business coach with a self paced course, bi weekly live calls, and a pop up Voxer support week every quarter. Choosing the right model for you. Here's the truth: all of these models can work, but they won't work for you. They won't all work for you. The best model is the one that fits your energy, supports your lifestyle, and aligns with how you want to show up for your people. So, here are a few questions to help you decide. Number one, how do you love to deliver? Do you feel lit up leading live calls, or would you rather teach behind the scenes? Are you energized by groups or more connected one on one? Number two, what does your audience need most? Are they self motivated learners, or do they need a container with accountability? Is community important to them? Number three, what are your financial goals? Do you need recurring revenue, quick injections of cash, or consistent high ticket sales? Number four, what systems and support do you have? Scaling requires structure. Do you have tech and a team in place to help you deliver and manage? Number five, what stage of business are you in? Some models, like memberships, require a warm audience. Others, like group programs, work well once you've nailed your one on one process. And number six, how big and engaged is your email list or audience? The truth is, some models require more reach than others. Courses and memberships, in particular, need steady traffic or a nurtured list to sell well. If you're still building your audience, a high touch group program might be a better first step. Here's some honorable mentions, other scalable options that you can consider. While group programs, courses, memberships, and hybrid offers are the most common paths to scale, they aren't the only ones. Depending on your strengths, business maturity, and vision, there are other models worth exploring. Here are two additional options that may not be your first step, but could be powerful later on. A digital product suite, which is templates, toolkits, and workbooks combined. These are downloadable resources like planners, swipe files, or mini guides that solve a specific problem quickly. They're often low ticket, but can scale beautifully when marketed well. They're best for creators who enjoy packaging up bite sized solutions and want a simple, evergreen income stream that doesn't require live delivery or interaction. Here's why it's effective: you can meet your audience's immediate needs while creating assets that sell passively. These products can also feed into your target offers, making them great for nurturing leads. Here's an example: a brand strategist who sells a DIY brand voice workbook as a $27 offer to grow her list and pre-qualify future clients. The second thing you can look at is a licensing or certification model. This model involves teaching your proprietary method to others so they can use it in their own business or become certified under your brand. It's best for experts with a proven framework and the desire to create a legacy by empowering others to replicate their work. Why it's effective: licensing turns your knowledge into a replicable system and opens the door to large scale impact. It also allows you to scale without being the one delivering the transformation. An example would be a trauma informed coach who certifies other professionals in her unique approach so they can deliver similar results using her tools. Final thoughts: scale with intention. Scaling isn't just about making more money, it's about expanding your income without sacrificing your soul in the process. That's why choosing the right scalable offer matters so much. It needs to be aligned with your vision, your lifestyle, and the way that you genuinely love to show up. So don't rush. Test things in small batches. Listen to your audience. Listen to yourself. Let your scalable offer be an extension of your unique genius. And if you want support designing an aligned, profitable offer that's ready to scale, whether it's a course, a program, or a hybrid model, you don't have to figure it out alone. Book an offer power hour with me and let's map it out together. Your message matters. Let's build the container that amplifies it.